Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I'm going to be doing a tier list, as you can see, and this tier list is for all the minions. As you can see, I've collected almost all of them. Couldn't be bothered to get a flower minion, but I mean, I've got almost all of them. We've got a flower minion. We got like, it looks like a flower minion, so you know, it's alright. In case you're wondering how I'm going to be ranking them, I'm going to be ranking them by how much money they make and also by how good the collection is. Like, for example, a redstone minion, it's not very good for money, but the collection is like really important because of the accessory slots. I'm also going to be ranking it for Iron Man profiles because, like, for example, gravel collection, like for normal profiles it's not that good, but for Iron Man they need it for like tarantula armor and stuff like that to make the tarantula silk. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into it. We're going to start off strong with a Cobblestone Minion, and what I'm going to say is the first minion you get is pretty good. But the problem is when you can get one of these, which is like Cobblestone Insta Miner. If I have a pickaxe on me, I do. You could just like look up and just hold down, right click, and then that's how people get Cobblestone Collection and use it to get super compactors. So I'd say it's not really that good. I'll put it in maybe C or D. I'm thinking we'll put it in D. I mean, it's not that bad. We'll put it in C maybe actually. Put it up in C. Now next minion. We've got Obsidian Minion. Now, Obsidian Minion, it's not that good. I mean, it's alright. The collection is also pretty decent, but as you can see, we've never had an Obby Minion down, and we already have 100k collection. If you're wondering how, it's from, what are those mobs called? The ones that spawn next to Zealots, the Obsidian Defenders. And also, Ender Chest slots, they're not that important. I mean, Ender Chest slots, they're really useful, but as you can see, how with the new update, you can have so many pages. And then those upgrades just give you a row, which is like a really small amount. So it's not that important, so I'm thinking maybe we'll give it another C. This minion is pretty bad. After they added the God Pot, glowstone just became worthless. As you can see, it's like, it used to be like 100k. But I mean, it's good early game to get the minion and all. And it's also pretty cheap to get slots from. So, I'll just put it in B because we don't have any. For Iron Man profiles, this is like a must-have because of the tarantula armor, because it's used, you need gravel to make tarantula silk. So I'm thinking of putting in A. The collection isn't also that bad. It makes a decent amount of money compared to most minions. The collection's not that important, but critical potion, that's really important to Iron Man because you can't get god pots. I'll put in A. Not a lot of people actually know this about sand minions, but if I just go over here, show you guys, if I'm coming over here again, this over here is like an AFK sand minion thing. If you place it here, he will place the sand over here. The sand will fall down, and then it will go onto the half slab, and it will land in this chest. And there's that. I can't speak. This is actually one of the best. Like you just saw right there. It's one of the best money-making minions in the game. It's been tested. Like when you get a pretty high tier, it's actually really good. And it's not even that bad for like slots because it's pretty cheap to upgrade. So that's why I'm thinking another A, because it's actually pretty good for money. Clay is our first S+. Clay is really good for fishing XP, it's good for money. Overall, it's just one of the best minions in the game. I mean, I'd highly recommend it. I think Ice has got to be an S. Not only is it one of the best, it makes more mining XP than Snow from what I've heard. It's really good for money, the collection's pretty good, and it's also used on Iron Man profiles. I don't know why, but if you want Frozen Blaze Armor, if you want Auger Rod, if you want Frozen Scythe, if you want any of these stuff, then you're going to need an Ice Minion in a row. Snow Minion, I don't even have to explain it, it's just S+. Just well known that it's S+. I mean, even I've got all my minions as Snow Minions back there. I was going to say we're moving on to kind of bad minions, but this isn't really bad. Core minions are actually really good for Iron Man because of enchanted lava buckets. And in my Iron Man, we actually have a bunch of them placed down for enchanted lava buckets. And also you can make, if I can find it, it's over here, yeah, mining sack, that's also pretty good. But the Wither Skeleton pet is a really good DPS pet, and getting one ASAP is pretty good. However, it's not as good. I mean, it's a really cheap minion to get, so I'm just thinking of putting an S just because it's like really cheap. The Iron Collection is not that good. If I have a look over here, we haven't got a lot of good stuff. I mean, the Enchanted Hopper, yeah, but you don't really need it if you play like a lot actively. I mean, the Enchanted Iron is useful, but you can just buy that. That's why I think we'll put it in C. It's not that good. Next, gold. You're going to want gold because of Diana. You guys know Diana the Mayor. She makes gold prices go up and down because of Griffin pets and everything and whatnot. and also you need the collection if you want to upgrade your bank. So I'll put it in A. I mean, they're not good for money. Diamond Minion, they're really expensive to upgrade, and the reason why they're pretty terrible for money is because you can't put diamond spreading on them, so they're not even that good. I'm thinking either B or C. I mean, they're not terrible. I'll put it in C. This has got to be S. It's really good for mining XP. It's really good for money. It's just good for a lot of things. So, you know, we gotta put two redstone minions. I'm debating whether to put it in S or S+, because the collection is really important for your, what's it called? For your upgrade bags, your accessory bags. You really need to get it like as high as possible. If I show you my accessory bag, you can see mine's almost full. I got like 4 more slots. And this is with the community center, all the upgrades, and I'm still missing a few talismans. Like I need the hegemony, I need titanium artifact. So I think I'll put an S+. Emerald Minion. I think the Emerald Minion collection is pretty good. It lets you, I'm not 100% certain, but I'm pretty sure it lets you upgrade your personal bank. Mine has 1 hour cooldown because I couldn't be bothered to upgrade it. But I mean, the collection is also not that bad. I mean, the Emerald Blade, I mean, Emerald Armor isn't that good. Emerald Blade, you need that for the Romero and Juliet quest. I think I'll put it in B. I mean, I'm going to put Quartz in A. And the reason for this is because if I go to Collection, Mining, Quartz, I'll just show you guys over here. The Day and Night Crystal. These are talismans that are really easy to get early game. You gotta like really properly go for them. The thing is, you can't buy these from AH. Because if I just type Crystal, and then go over to talismans, you can see like you can't buy them, you can't auction them. They also can't be traded. You can put them in a backpack and trade them, but that's the reason why you're going to want quartz minions, because you might as well just get them yourself. I mean, it'll be harder to find someone that will sell you them. The only thing I'm going to say about instant minions is that it lets you get slots easily because it's pretty cheap to upgrade. But I mean, in terms of money, it's a really bad minion. I mean, the collection is pretty useful because it lets you get catalysts, which, I mean, you could just get someone else to craft them for you. But I mean, you make more money selling catalysts than the crystal frag used to craft them. So I guess I'll put it in B. Just when people first saw this, they thought it was pretty cool because, you know, a new minion, it was pretty cool at first. And then when people actually start using it, it's pretty bad. I mean, the only use for them really is the beacon and the pet. But you could just buy the pet, you can just buy a beacon. So that's why I'm just going to have to put it in D. You're probably expecting me to put wheat in D, but wheat minion is actually like really cheap to upgrade. It's basically free, like 11 slots. So for that reason alone, I'll put it up in C. Melon Minion. Melon Minion is another S+. It's really useful for farming XP. As you can see, we got some working in the back over there, which again, it's another low tier. I'll put it in C because why not? But I mean, it doesn't really have a use. You could carrot. I'm not really sure. I think I might have to put potato in D. I'm not really. I think, yeah. But carrot isn't as bad, so I'll put carrot up in C Minion. And the collection isn't that bad, so in terms of Iron Man, you're going to want 1. We're running out of room on C, so I'm going to put it in D because it's really useless. Yeah, that is. This might actually be our first why do you hate money category. It's really bad to me. I'm not really sure about Cocoa Bean. If I look at the collection, I know Cocoa Bean collection is actually pretty good because of the replenish book. And for replenish and replenish alone, I'm going to put it in B because like replenish is really good in chart. I mean, sugarcane collection is really bad, and I don't know why you'd want the minions. I mean, you should just be farming it manually. But I'll put it up in B as well. Netherwart, that's definitely a D. I mean, if I show you guys Netherwart collection, it like the potion bag. I don't know why you'd want potion bags. It's just useless. Actually, I mean, I don't know why you'd want this. Flower minion. I just need to grab this real quick. Minion. I'm gonna put it in S. I know it's probably S+, but they're really expensive. I would put it in S+, but the thing is, the tier 11s are really expensive. I think a tier 11 is like 8 to 10 mil maybe. And I'm gonna put Zombie Minion in B. It would be higher, but the reason, I mean, it would be lower, sorry. But I mean, it's useful for Zombie Heart, and also it's useful for upgrading Rev Minions, right, when we talk about it. I would put an S+, but the problem is, Rev minions, they don't actually die to full damage, so you can't AFK them. So we're gonna have to put them an S. I mean, yeah, it would be Skeleton Minion. Yeah, if I look at Skeleton Collection, it's not that useful. I mean, the Bone Block, the Runan's Bow is really good, so if you're an Iron Man, you're definitely gonna want Skeleton Minion, sorry. Charted Bone Block, if you're an Iron Man, it's gonna be really hard to get bone ranks, you need like 5 of them per bone. So I guess, yeah, we'll put them in B. Now next, Creeper Minion. It's really useless. I'm gonna put this one in D because, well, I mean, Explosive Bow, you can just buy that. I don't know why I'd want one. Creeper Pants, it's useful for Monster Raider, but I mean, I don't know why I'd want Monster Raider in the first place. In all honesty, you should be going for Tarantula or maybe a Dragon set. So Spider Minion is not bad. String Collection's pretty good, and it's also used to upgrade the Tarantula Minion. Yes, you can go. This is another S+. And the reason for that is because you can AFK them. Like, you can make a mob grinder. Like, I'll just show you guys my mob grinder up here. If I stop lagging, you guys can see I've got like a bit of a mob grinder. If you wanted to, you could add more. I just got 3 because I'm kind of testing it out, you know, seeing how good it is. And I can tell you it's really good. Like, it is really good. It's the Cave Spider Minion. I don't really see use for it. If I go to Collection, Combat, there aren't really that good stuff. The Leaping Sword, it's not that good because a lot of swords are better. I think I'm gonna have to put it down here. I don't even know why it's a thing when there's Spider Minion. I don't know. Now, Blaze Minion, it used to be one of the best for money, and people used to use it for collection because for Frozen Blaze Armor, I actually have Frozen Blaze Armor. I can show you. You can see the more collection you have of Blaze Rod, the better it is, or DPS or whatever. But I mean, now that it's not as good for money, I'd put it in C. I mean, it's useful if you want to go for Frozen Blaze on Iron Man. Now, next, Magma Cube Minion. It's another one of those minions you can AFK. Actually, here, wait a second. I'm gonna just expand this a little bit. So I've expanded it, as you can see a little bit, and we're on Magma Minion. And what I want to show you guys about Magma Minion is the collection over here, Magma Bow. It's a really good bow. On Iron Man, you can get it. It's probably one of the best bows in the game. Not only that, it's also pretty good for money. And on Iron Man, you can sell it to NPC, the magma that you make from it. So for this reason, I'm gonna give it a C. Enderman Minion. In my opinion, it's not that good. You can get the, like, if you really needed the collection, which it's not that good. It's nothing game changing. I mean, the Saving Grace and AOTE. If you really needed it, then you could just grind Zealots. As you can see, I've grinded a lot of Zealots. But I mean, Teleport Pads is nice, if I can even see it. That is pretty useful. You do want to get that ASAP. Maybe you're not good enough to one-tap Zealots. I'll put that into Ghasts. Ghast collection is pretty bad. I mean, the only thing there is a bunch of like enchanted books, as you can see. And I mean, you don't even need enchanted books because of the rework on, they reworked enchanting. So I think I'm going to have to put it. Slime Minions. Slime collection is pretty bad. I'm going to put it in C. Cow Minion. Leather collection is pretty useful for backpacks and stuff. But I mean, you can just make money instead of using these minions. So I'll put that in B. Pig Minion. Pig Minions used to be really good, but now they're not as good because the price has kind of fallen. I guess in Iron Man, if you wanted to get a Pigman Sword, I don't know why you would. You can just go for an AOTD. I'll put it in. Or Chicken Minion. Chicken Minion is useful for eggs. So for that reason and that reason alone, I'll put it in A. Next we've got Sheep Minion. Sheep Minion, I mean, mutton isn't that cheap. It's not expensive, but I mean, it's still pretty like a decent price because you need a lot to make a sheep pet. And also on Iron Man, you're gonna like want a sheep pet if you want to be a mage or anything. So I guess that's another A. We got Rabbit Minion. It's like one of those minions that on Iron Man is good, but outside Iron Man it's pretty garbage. Because I mean, you're gonna want pet luck potions. You're also gonna want, if it's over here, rabbit potions. I don't know where they are. I think rabbit potions over here. Yeah, rabbit potions. But I mean, apart from that, I don't know why you'd want it. So I'm gonna put it in C. Moving on, we got all of the forging minions. I'd say all of them are here. Why do you hate money? Because it's just not a good money. It's not a good minion to invest in. But for Darko Minion, I'm gonna put him all the way in B. Not even B. I'm gonna put him in A. And the reason for this is because you can make semi-automatic like tree farms. As you can see, I've kind of constructed one over here. You put the you take out your minions, you put the minions over here with minion expanders, and then you just AFK and then hold down right click while you go like watch a movie or something. By the way, if you do auto click this, it is bannable. So just hold down right click while you're like watching a movie or something. Make sure you don't leave your screen or anything. But I mean, forging is a terrible skill, and a way to cheat it like this is just so good because forging is just a terrible skill. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then please do leave a like and subscribe. I hope this guide helped you out. I can't speak. I hope this guide helped you guys out. Maybe you guys learned something. Maybe you guys got invested in some new minions. If you guys think that I've probably like misplaced any of them, let me know in the comment section and I'll like rework them. I might move some of it higher, or I might justify my reasons in the comments. And if you guys do want to like see the new list, if I do change anything, just do /visit rexplays224. Planning on keeping this around for a while. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, if you did, then please leave a like, subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Bye.